Today's gaming news includes yet another Star Citizen delay, the Mass Effect Andromeda release date may have been leaked, info on Skyrim Special Edition, and more. Let's get right into this. In not so much of a shocker, Star Citizen single-player campaign Squadron 42 has been delayed. This portion of Star Citizen was originally scheduled for this year, but considering at this point in October not an exact release date was set, and there really hasn't been any new information regarding the game, I don't think many were actually expecting it to land this year. But now we just have official confirmation on the game's delay. Squadron 42 was originally pitched back in 2012, and creator Chris Roberts said at CitizenCon it's significantly grown since then. Unfortunately, even at this stage, the developers weren't ready to show off a mission, which begs the question, how was this game even scheduled for 2016 to begin with? But I guess that's irrelevant at this point. Star Citizen still remains unreleased. It originally began its crowdfunding campaign almost 4 years ago, so it's a little disappointing, but hopefully we'll see it sooner rather than later.
It takes a little while to warm up. I've been here a year. She only asked me how I was doing for the first time last week. The only person I ever see her hang out with is Kelly, and I'm pretty sure all they talk about is work. Anyway.
All entries must be immediately reported to your supervisor.
Mass Effect Andromeda is one of the most anticipated games of 2017. It's the first entry of the critically acclaimed RPG franchise on next-generation platforms. And we may have just gotten a release date, an Amazon listing not of the game, but rather the art book, The Art of Mass Effect Andromeda, has a release date listed of March 21st. In the description of this art book, it's also noted that it'll release simultaneously with the game. Do some thinking, that would point to Mass Effect Andromeda also releasing on March 21st. Andromeda was originally expected to release in 2016, but it was eventually delayed until early 2017. This one has a ton of potential. Hopefully it lives up to the hype, and with a possible March release date, it isn't that far away.
Remember, they don't turn nasty unless you get too close.
Will you look at that?
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim was one of the biggest games of last generation, and at the end of the month it'll be arriving to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC in the form of the Skyrim Special Edition. This version will feature all your typical remastering upgrades, better visuals, better performance, all of the DLC, etc. The game itself will only require 12 GB of free hard drive space to download on PC, while on PS4 it'll require 20 GB and 17 GB on the Xbox One. System requirements for the PC version have also been released, and they're a bit higher end than some may have expected. A recommended GPU requirement of a GTX 780 or an AMD R9 290. Those are older video cards, but were very high-end in their time, and considering this is at the end of the day a 5-year-old game, that might be a bit surprising. Regardless, Skyrim Special Edition releases on October 28th. Finally, the last bit of news, Mafia 3 has set launch record sales for the series on UK sales chart. Sales were up a whopping 58.7% compared to the launch of Mafia 2. Even with a gigantic sales bump for Mafia 2, Mafia 3 could not take the top sales spot for the week. That was taken by FIFA 17, while Mafia 3 came in at second. With Mafia 3 selling well and being received fairly well, one would think this definitely keeps the door open for another entry in the franchise. Time will tell. So that wraps up gaming news for the day. What do you think? Disappointed by Squadron 42's delay? Excited for Mass Effect Andromeda? Comment your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.